Hey guys, good morning. So in this short workshop, I'm going to be talking about IndusInd Bank. So IndusInd Bank पहले जानने से पहले थोड़ा बहुत जान लेते हैं कि like what is the breakup of the loan book of IndusInd Bank. Okay, so 26% of the loan book of IndusInd Bank is vehicle finance. That means commercial vehicle. Then you have tractors, two-wheelers, three-wheelers, four-wheelers, and all that. Okay, 11 to 12% of the book of IndusInd Bank is microfinance book, right? So that means microfinance and vehicle finance contribute to around 40% of the total book of IndusInd Bank. So now you understand कि like if these two industries are doing well right now, right? Because you see like that the auto cycle and the microfinance cycle is doing very well in the past 2 to 3 years. And of course, if you are a bank who which is like focused into these two particular segments, you're also going to do well. So 54-55% of the book of IndusInd Bank is overall retail. तो उसमें से अगर आप 40% ये निकाल दोगे, so the बाकी का book जो 15-17-20% है वो आपका है business banking, agri banking, then you have personal loans and credit card and all that. The difference between other banks and IndusInd Bank is like IndusInd Bank did not have a home loan portfolio. Now what they're trying to do is they're trying to move into the affordable housing finance part in that portfolio. Why? Because think about this, right? Home loan, if you have home loan customers with you are very sticky, right? Because you can give a home loan to a customer for 10 years, 15 years, 30 years, right? Affordable हुआ तो 5-10 साल. और अगर लेट्स से आपने हाई टिकट वाला कोई कस्टमर को लोन दिया, लेट्स से जो HDFC लिमिटेड देता है 25-35 लाख 50 लाख का जो होम लोन देते हैं, दैट कस्टमर को आप लोन देते हो 20-30 सालों के लिए, करेक्ट? नाउ व्हाट हैपेंस हियर इज के लाइक द कस्टमर बेस बिकम्स स्टिकी इन टर्म्स ऑफ होम लोन. सो इट बिकम्स easier for a bank to cross sell other products like credit card, gold loan, personal loan, auto loans to a home loan customer. So IndusInd Bank, which did not have a home loan portfolio so far, is now getting very bullish on it. थोड़ा सा नंबर्स के बारे में देखते हैं ऑन Q1 FY24. सो नाउ देयर एडवांसेस, आई मीन देयर टोटल लोन बुक, जिसका ब्रेकअप के बारे में मैंने बात किया, द टोटल लोन बुक नाउ क्रॉसेस 3 लाख करोड़, right? And the loan book is growing around 22% on a YOY basis. और अगर आप डिपॉजिट का देखोगे, the deposits are around 3.5 lakh crores and they grew around 15% on a YOY basis. IndusInd Bank is doing actually very well on the profitability metrics as well with the PAT number. I mean the PAT I think grew 30% on YOY. The other thing that I liked about IndusInd Bank is the bank has been constantly improving the ROE number. So their current ROE number is 15.2%. Okay, because ROE is the most critical parameter that I see when I analyze any financial. I don't look at just the ROE number. I see the trend in which the ROE is moving, and also I would like the management to give a guidance on ROE, or let's say for example where things will be headed. So if you're analyzing a bank or a financial, and if let's say the financial say that going forward there is problem in collection, going forward NPAs will go up, going forward there will be issues, say for example in the management, that means management ये बता रहे हैं आपको कि going forward the ROA number will come down, which is a detriment, right? Which is a detrimental thing if I am the shareholder, right? But if you look at IndusInd Bank, 2 साल पहले the ROE was 12.5-13%, last year it was 14 and now it's 15.5%. So on that way IndusInd Bank is doing pretty well. Okay, now here is the thing, right? We always need to know what is the outlook of the management. So the management of IndusInd Bank actually said that going forward, like in FY24, they are going to grow its loan book between 18 and 23%. So 18 and 23% मतलब अब loan book को मोटा मोटी वो डबल करने का सोच रहा है every 4 years. Got it? And of course उनका जो loan book का इस क्वार्टर में ग्रोथ आया 22%, that's in line with their guidance. Okay, so now let's understand the other parts. Like say if you look at the loan book ka breakup and the growth, the microfinance book, right? The microfinance book I think grew only 9% on a YOY basis. Now ये number सुन के आपको लगेगा ना कि like when the cycle is going up, right? When the MFI sector is doing so well, right? Then why did the book only grew 9%? But IndusInd Bank says that Q1 of any fiscal, like as I've already mentioned this in a lot of other workshops as well, okay, the first quarter is always the weakest quarter when it comes to disbursal for any kind of financials, right? So the bank says that going forward, the microfinance book will probably grow at I think they have given a guidance of around 20% growth in FY24. So from 9% ka growth, they'll move on to 20% ka growth in the MFI book in FY24. Second is, since IndusInd Bank ka the quarter of the loan book is into vehicle finance, I really track IndusInd Bank to see कि like auto sector में क्या हो रहा है, right? Because they have a quarter of their book in that one particular space. So IndusInd Bank क्या बोल रहा है कि even in that auto sector में थोड़ा बहुत अभी भी प्रेशर है टू व्हीलर्स और ट्रैक्टर में, राइट? सो टू व्हीलर्स एंड ट्रैक्टर का बुक उस रेट से ग्रो नहीं कर रहा है. बट अगर आप देखोगे दूसरे पार्ट ऑफ द बुक, लेट्स से फॉर एग्जांपल अगर आप कमर्शियल व्हीकल देखोगे, अगर आप कमर्शियल व्हीकल का बुक देखोगे या फिर आप देखोगे कि से फॉर एग्जांपल यूवी या पैसेंजर व्हीकल का बुक, दे आर ग्रोइंग एट अ मच फास्टर पेस. सो ये बन जाता है बात थोड़ा सा और कॉन कॉल के, बिकॉज ऑल दिस थिंग्स दैट आई एम सेइंग आर लाइक टेकन फ्रॉम द कॉन कॉल्स लाइक दैट आई अटेंडेड विद द मैनेजमेंट ऑफ IndusInd Bank, right? Other thing that they say like yes, that the vehicle finance book which has been doing very well for the past 2 years is slated to do better and better going forward. Banks को वही दिख रहा है. And if you look at the disbursement, right, the disbursement in the vehicle finance book is going up every quarter on quarter for the past 6 to 8 quarters. The same stories with the microfinance book as well. So that's probably it. And if you look at the corporate side, okay, so again let's come back to the loan book का breakup. 54% of the loan book, 54% of 3 लाख है आपका retail, 46% है आपका wholesale और corporate, right? Now corporate 3 टाइप के होते हैं, small business, MSME, then mid-size corporate and the large corporates, correct? If you look at the current book of IndusInd Bank, large corporates are like almost 50% of the wholesale book, right? But IndusInd Bank is focusing more on the small and the mid-size corporates and the MSMEs. Similarly in trend, अगर आपने मेरा IDFC First का वीडियो देखा हो जो मैंने आज ही सुबह को डाला, right? So if you look at that video or if you look at the AU Small Finance Bank का वीडियो या फिर आप ICICI Bank, आगे जाके when I do Axis Bank is also saying the same thing कि अभी MSME में पूरा एक बूम आ चुका है, ठीक है? And that is of course like driven by the formalization of economy and the GST, which I have already explained in other videos, so I'm not going much deeper into this, right? So basically all I'm trying to say is even in the corporate book, IndusInd Bank is getting more and more bullish on the small corporates and the mid-sized corporates. So that's probably more or less about it. I already talked about the scaling of the home loan book of the bank, right? So that's probably it. Okay, asset quality, I think I did not take asset quality. Asset quality is also improving on a quarter on quarter and YOY basis. Unka GNPA number is only 1.9%, right? Pichle saal was around 2%. So the asset quality is improving, collection efficiency is improving. And on the other hand, if you see the net interest margin of the bank now, net interest margin of the bank is now 4.2%. And management ने ये भी बोला है that in the coming quarters, the NIMs will be above 4%. Got it? NIMs सब banks का going forward will be affected. Why? Because सबका deposit book का repricing हो रहा है, right? Because जब interest rates बढ़ा था, जब RBI ने repo rate बढ़ा दिया था, सब banks क्या किया था? एकदम जल्दी से अपना जो lending book का yield बढ़ा दिया था. लेकिन deposit को भी तो repricing करना पड़ता है, right? But the deposit repricing happens with a lag. तो पिछले साल से इस साल में you would have seen all the banks, growing their NIMs. Right? Because उन्होंने अपने yields बढ़ा दिया था. But in this fiscal, you are going to see moderation of NIMs. When I say moderation of NIMs, it's not a problem with the financial. Moderation of NIMs होगा for the next 1, 2, 3 quarters for most financials, for most, especially for the banks, because इनका अभी deposit को repricing होगा. One more thing I would like to tell you is कि this, you would also have to see कि like what is the percentage part of the asset book that is fixed and the percentage part of the asset book that is variable. So think about this. If majority of your asset book is fixed, इसका क्या मतलब, जब डिपॉजिट रेट बढ़ेगा आप वहां पे यील्ड यू आर नॉट एबल टू ग्रो, करेक्ट? आप तो नहीं बढ़ा सकते हो बिकॉज से 80-90% ऑफ योर डिपॉजिट बुक ऑफ योर एडवांसेस बुक इज फिक्स्ड, राइट? सो जब डिपॉजिट का रेट्स आर गोइंग अप बट यू कैन नॉट रेज द लेंडिंग रेट बिकॉज द बुक इज ऑलरेडी फिक्स्ड, इसका क्या मतलब, आपका नीम का कॉम्प्रेशन होगा. बट अगेन ऑन अ फिक्स्ड बुक जब इंटरेस्ट रेट घटेगा, सो अगेन ऑन दैट सेम फिक्स्ड लेंडिंग रेट आपका निम्स बढ़ेगा. बट देन हैविंग सेड दैट, आज अगर आप देखोगे फिनेंशियल्स जिनका लेट्स से मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द बुक वाज वेरिएबल, राइट? मतलब डिपॉजिट रेट के साथ वो अपना लेंडिंग रेट को चेंजेस कर सकता है, उनका निम्स में, उनका नेट इंटरेस्ट मार्जिन में उतना डिफरेंस नहीं आया जितना लेट्स से फॉर एग्जांपल उनके निम्स में आया जिनका से फॉर एग्जांपल अ लार्ज चंक ऑफ देयर एसेट बुक इज फिक्स्ड. सो यही बताना था IndusInd बैंक का. अगले बैंक के लिए फिर से मिलेंगे. थैंक यू.